Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video I'm doing for this afternoon for y'all. Okay, the Wednesday afternoon. Okay, the video I want to talk about and discuss about on why the late Michael Jackson never had childhood. My topic I'm talking about today about the late Michael Jackson and why he never had a childhood. Okay. Cavell, I want to, get down to the point of why he never had childhood, die his own career and why he, you know, always, basically, started his career, all through the years and why he, kind of more, basically, I said never had a good childhood, throughout his career, but if I'm get down to the, basically why he didn't have a childhood, so. Okay, Michael Jackson, first know about him, on how he was the best known as King of Pop, on how Michael Jackson started to, make good music out through the years and how, I think he was with Jackson 5 group back in the 1970s, I think back in the 70s, I think he started his childhood by music business and how he never experienced life, by him, doing music, how he was, getting involved with many things, but and Michael Jackson's life was, very much in a type of complicated type of life to when he never had childhood, to when he, never experienced on basically kid stuff, while some people who basically in the entertainment business, like some folks who very much, singers, rappers, or somebody who is an actor, like some just people who never had childhood, basically out of years, like some people who, never experienced, like, things, like yeah, the Michael Jackson had, kind of, an experience in his life, how he kind of grew up in a type of big house, I mean, I said when he never experienced a lot of things in life, to when he was younger, but he started to make, good I say he started to make good music after the years, and yeah, let me see. I think Michael Jackson had did an interview a couple years ago about on why he, basically never had childhood, you know, because he, he always be with his brothers, in the group called Justin Five group, and he, I think his father, Joseph Jackson, who is dead now, his father had kind of like, I said men grew up fast, in the business of how they, his father is kind of making them, you know, basically be on the road all the time, be on the road and do, a lot of shows. And about Jackson, he was kind of a kid back then to when, he never experienced, any type of fun stuff in his life, on how he never, I said went to the prom or, ride the bike or be with like friends and how, on how like, I think Miss Business can really take someone's childhood away. Like if you are a kid in the music business, like, if you are someone who basically was raised in music business and how you earned a little spot to be a, big star and somehow things miss in your life. Like, once you never experience anything in your life, means that I said music business is type of business to when, like, when you're a kid in the music business means that you're gonna miss out on a lot of things, on how like yeah, I said remember who missed out a lot of things like prom, high school, college. It's because they is giving life. I said do music or doing, their own career, but like, like once you feel like your life is not yours no more, mistake. Your life is basically going to your own career, mistake. Like, your career could be your childhood, but I don't know, but I think like Yeah, I think Michael Jackson, I said he never had childhood throughout his own career. Yeah, I think he started, be a kid again. I think he started like being a kid throughout the year, like yeah, I think Michael Jackson had like, had got his own house called Lebanon House, which is for kids, like yeah, I think back in the 90s, let me see, I think Michael Jackson had, got this big house, back then called, called Leverland Ranch or called Leverland House, to which like he kind of let kids come over to his house to play, but yeah, I think I think he never experienced the type of the childhood in his life, on how the music business can be a type of place to when a person is kind of figure out either want to quit the music business or go to school or do something else. Like Michael Jackson is the type of guy who kind of missed this type of stuff in his life. On how he kind of missed that while he was living. But yeah, Michael Jackson is a good talented artist of our time. And how he kind of grew up, doing everything that his father told him to do is to do music and do his own career. But you think his brothers like Tito, Jackie, Jermaine, some other people I kind of like forgotten, but like yeah, Randy Michael, like his brothers is his only famous guy, on how Michael Jackson kind of more, to doing his own thing, but yeah, I think music business can't really take folks' youth, folks' innocence, towards the childhood, how like mid childhood, hold on. Yeah. Yes, I mean child stars, many people who are young, who started their career early, like some of them experienced high school or childhood things, on how they all kind of put their life into the music industry, how they cannot, get in top of life to where it's full of joy, full of things to do, but while you're young, but like yeah, Michael Jackson is good artist, that he is someone that missed out on our things while he growing up, but yeah, Michael Jackson, is a good talented king of pop star, but yeah, and I just wanna say to y'all, if y'all in the music business, if y'all young, if you're probably 13, 14 years old, and you trying to, pursue your own career, doing things, but instead of you're 10, 11, you trying to be in the music business or you trying to be, in the music business for a time, you're gonna be missing something in your life is basically childhood, youth, on how like many people who never experienced childhood youth is, because they are trying to put a whole type of life into this career that could be, hard, for them to get of, like, folks who trying to, go to school or doing things like that, miss that. Folks is gonna be, missing their youth in life is their childhood youth and their innocence towards this business they try to be in, because it's more about, competition now, on how you gotta be fit to be in the business, or basically how I gotta be I say much more I say prepare for a lot like, or the fame, but yeah, Mike Jackson is basically one of the type of guys who just misses childhood a lot because he never experienced anything that could be important to his life and how he's trying to, I said be a person to his own children, but yeah, I think he's trying to, I said trying to be somebody, that could, have a childhood, about him doing this type of thing, to have, the little house, in California, how the house is kind of more now, it's not there no more, but I think I think they had called it the whole house down out there, but yeah, Michael Jackson is, one of the good person that could be missed, and yeah, I say I picture Michael Jackson though, he been there for 11 years, but yeah, say I picture King of Pop, so make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. So peace. I'm out here. Take care.